Hi everyone, it's Jules. Welcome to Jules Journals. In this video, I'm just going to be gluing some stuff in my Smashbook and chatting with you. Not really a collage or anything, but just gluing some big images that I found that I just want to keep them in my Smashbook. And also, if you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe, and if you could like this video, if you like it, that would be great. And let's get started. This is my Smashbook. I just smash crap into it. It does not matter what it is. Mostly it's, well, I guess I did kind of do something creative there. I was gonna say it's not creative, but yeah, I smashed, or I put in some newspaper articles there. I have the, I was gonna say Grammys, the Oscars ballot there that my husband and I did. I have some books or some movies I'm looking forward to that are coming out in 2025. And this was something that we got at work. And that is something that I thought was relevant. I just wanted to keep. But all right, let's start with looking at some images back here. Actually, no, let's start with a quote. And it's not going to be a quote out of my Don't Forget to Sing in the Lifeboats book. It's going to be this quote that I saw somebody wearing a t-shirt. It said, "My favorite childhood memory is my back not hurting." I gotta put that somewhere in a journal and make it creative or pretty or something. Okay, these are all my big images. Now, I have another glue book that some of you might know as either Crunchy or Serendipity. I cannot remember which one's which, or Crunchy 2. I cannot remember. Where I just glue in big images and then surround it with other small images as I go along. This one, I pulled out images that were in there, and I think I might put some of them in here. Not all of them, but yeah, so let's just get started. I really like, how am I gonna go with all this stuff? This image, and I was going to make an inspiration pack out of it. If you know my channel, you know I like to make inspiration packs. I normally pick one image and then I put other images that go with it and paper clip them together, and then I make a collage out of all of that. Whereas what I was talking about earlier, the Crunchy books, those I do over time and I just keep adding to it. Whereas the inspiration packs I do all at once. But this one has some good quotes in it, and I didn't want to cover any up, and so I just felt like I wanted to put it in here. It takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else. Irma Bombeck. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Brene Brown. And then until you step into the unknown, you don't know what you're made of. Roy T. Bennett. So I think I'm going to need to trim it, and I did bring out the actual paper trimmer just so I could be a little straighter with my lines. I might actually need to chop some off the other side, but that's really all I can chop on that side. If it hangs off the side, I don't really care. This is a Smashbook. It's meant to be crunchy. So let me just cut some off the bottom. And then even when I glue it down, I'm just going to kind of be reckless with my gluing because it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to smash it in here. And these images I gotta put somewhere else. Over here? Okay. All right. I am, as you can see, I'm wearing multiple layers. It's still cold here in Minnesota. It got warm yesterday, and then now today it's cold again. But I'm hoping that things are going to be changing. So I'll just glue some stuff on here and then glue a little bit on this page and then call it good. I mean, if it comes out, it comes out. I'm not too concerned about it. It's just really getting these images down so I can save them. I've already referenced stuff in this book when I was talking to somebody, and I just like to keep this stuff. Now I could go and trim that, you know, on the other side, but you know what? I just don't care. And it's not, I'm not trying to match anything. I am just gluing shit down. Stuff. Sorry. These images, I was actually going to start another inspiration pack, but I'm like, let's put them in here. And, all right, so we have watched seasons 1 and 2 of White Lotus, all within 1 week. I think we did that. We're taking a little break and we'll watch season 3 next week. But holy cow. I mean, well, first of all, nobody in the show is really likable. You just kind of, they're all unlikable characters. I mean, there's a couple that you might like, but it is so fun and there's some suspense, and I don't know, if you haven't watched White Lotus and you like drama, it's definitely dramatic, and you like some suspense and some humor. I mean, I don't know what's not to like, besides them doing unlikable things. They're not real good. There's some shady people, I would say. Yeah, but I really like it. This weekend I had book club and we went to a bookstore and went to brunch. That was really fun. I got 3 new books. I got, let me see here. I have them sitting here. Leave the World Behind, which is actually a movie. I've already watched the movie on Netflix with Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke. And then I got that. I got Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. I have heard it's good. The Goodreads reviews don't agree with that, but from somebody I know, I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. So I got that. And then I got Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich. And I heard that's good. It's a series, so there's like 8 books, I think. I'm excited to get into those, but I've been so tired. Like, even doing this video, I was like, I'm really tired. My eyes have been looking at the computer for 9 hours, and I am tired. And I just want to go sit and do nothing. But I wanted to get a video up, and I wanted to be productive. So, yeah. I wanted to chat with you guys. All right. What else do I have? I know I don't want to put all of these in here. This one I definitely want to put in here. How about let's put these 2 together? Because this is Vogue Paris and this is Paris. So, or at least it's French. I don't know if it's Paris. Does it say where she's at? Nope. All right. And we got to do some cutting. I think this is vintage. Yeah, 1979. So that's cool. Hopefully I don't have to cut off too much here. Let's just trim it up a little bit. And will it even fit, or should I go like this and just put it in the middle? Let's see what happens. Let's do this. In a Smashbook, you could put anything. You could put business cards. You could put receipts. I mean, it's kind of like a junk journal, but you call it what you want. I'm so tired of people like, that's not a Smashbook, that's a junk journal. Or that's not a junk journal, that's a Smashbook. That's a glue book. Just call it what you want. All right, let's see how this works out. Go lightly there, and then I'll grab my bone folder. It's been fun seeing the glue book stuff that my patrons are doing. They're posting it in the Patreon. If you're interested in that, the link is down below. So you can share your own images of what you're working on. See if that stays. So that's been really, really fun. I'm so glad I started that again. There's some definite creativity going on. And let's see. think I'm going to have to cut, put it on this side. I'm going to cut a little bit more, and then I'll cut it about right there. Yeah, we had a pretty fun weekend. We had a book club, which we went to that bookstore, and then we went to brunch at a place in Minneapolis by the bookstore. And then we had also another brunch with my stepson, and then we went to a record store after that. I don't know if I've mentioned this on here, but after my parents passed away, we wanted to get something kind of in memory of them. And not that they weren't big music people, but something that, you know, we did that with my grandma one time. She gave us a little bit of money and we're like, you know, let's buy something that we will remember her by. And so we bought our smoker. It's like a grill. And so my husband said every time he smokes, he thinks of my grandma. So something like that. So we decided for it to be a record player. So every time we use it, we think of my parents. And so anyway, we're pretty new to their whole buying records. That's a whole other world out there. I got glue everywhere. But it's fun, but they're expensive. So our collection is growing very slowly. But we picked up yesterday a Billy Joel album that was only $5 and it's really good. And what else do we buy? Oh, a Tina Turner album. And a Prince album, of course. We love Prince. Speaking of Prince, here we go. I did not plan that. Oh, I wanted to do, so I cut this out. I want to do his eyes. Okay, let's do that. That is weird. I did not plan that. So I don't want to cut any more off of him. I've already ripped him a little bit. I need to chop off the side. You know what? It might be easier just to use my ruler and do this. I have to listen for the oven. I am baking baked potatoes. We are having loaded baked potatoes for dinner. Oh, is that too much? I think, is there a biopic coming out about him? Or no, this was an article and it was not, didn't paint him in a great light, but I still love him. All right. I don't know. I kind of chopped that to bits. All right. Yeah, so the Prince album. And then, what else did I do this weekend? I went for a walk when it was nice. It's not nice today. I'm not going for a walk, but my husband is out for a run. He's just extremely dedicated. Way more than me. My mom, interesting fact, my mom passed away the same day that Prince passed away. Not the same exact day, but on the date. Different years. Like, oh, she did that on purpose. Oh, gosh. What does it say? An epic, revealing documentary could redefine our understanding of the pop icon. You will probably never get to see it. Oh, yeah. So they were going to make a documentary, or they did, but it's not going to be allowed to be seen. I heard there's a Michael Jackson one coming out where his nephew, I think, plays him. That should be interesting. I am a Michael Jackson fan as well. I grew up listening to, those are my favorites when I was growing up. Prince, Michael Jackson, and Madonna. I'm not so much a Madonna fan anymore, but we do actually listen to her old stuff. Now, this would be funny to use his eyes, though, on something else, but I'm already in the process. I would have been thinking, and it's crinkly. That's what I love, though, about Smashbooks. Just crinkle it up. All right. getting some stuff glued in. Should I glue in prints or should I do something else? Now this guy would be good for, now it's just glue. I was going to say he'd be good for the end of my glue book, but that's going to be forever when I finish this new glue book because there are a lot of pages in it. Okay, I'm going to use this 'cause it's a little heavier. I think I'm going to have to chop off some of his ear. Who do you think, what fast food restaurant, comment down below, has the best French fries? I love McDonald's French fries. We were just talking about this too, how people go to McDonald's just for their Diet Cokes. I think it has more carbonation or something. But who do you think has the best French fries? Some people say Five Guys. And I don't have we don't have In-N-Out here. We don't have Whataburger, I think it's called. There's several fast food places we don't have in Minnesota. I put some on this side. I don't eat a lot of fast food, maybe once every 3 months. Not that I don't like it. All right. I watched I was talking about White Lotus to my stepson, and then I was saying that the girl in season 2 I recognized, and I had to look it up, and she was in the movie Split. The Split, I think I'm just going to leave that blank for other stuff and do this. The Split, M. Night Shyamalan is the director, writer, so it's in that whole universe. It's so good. And she is in that movie. And so last night I had to rewatch that. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. If you like, I mean, look up what it's about if you like that sort of thing, because it's, I wouldn't say a horror movie, but it's, you know, M. Night Shyamalan, who did Sixth Sense and Signs. It's that vibe. Maybe even a little darker. And then, oh, I was watching Inside Number 9, just rewatching some episodes, and I love that. I was like, oh, both of these girls are in Peaky Blinders. It was, let me see if I was going to say, let me see if I can find my phone and show it to you. Yeah, I'm filming with my phone, so that's not going to happen. But I gotta chop off a lot more. It was Polly and then John's wife were in an episode together. So that was funny. That is one of my favorite shows. Inside Number 9, if you've never seen it, check it out. It's on BritBox. I feel like we have to have all the streaming services now. Like, why can't all the good shows be on the same streaming service? I think this will be my last one, and then I'll let you guys go. Whoever's still here. If you're still here, put a pink heart down below. Whoopsies, got that crooked. All right, that was fun. And I was productive and got some stuff glued in that I've been meaning to get glued in. All right, I will chat with you guys later. Peace out.